Okay, so welcome back to EVE Online, guys. It's been a little while since I've done a video because I've been trying to think of a good way because there's just so many tutorials out there that adding one more to the pile is not going to do anything. With that being said, I've decided to go over a couple things that I like about this game. Um, because, quite frankly, as long as you have the skills for it, you can really do whatever you want. I just logged in, so that way, yeah. Got a couple blueprints that for free, whatnot. So, you know, but so long as you have the skills, you guys can do a lot. So as long as you have your armor skills fairly decent, as long as they're at like level 4, I'd say at least. Preferably level 4. Well, at least level 4, preferably level 5. From the non-premium accounts, I understand level 4, perfectly fine. That's good. Same with shields, except the capital. Honestly, don't. The capital. That's just because I'm training it in my time of me just messing around on other stuff. But as long as you have these two, to where they're free for at least level 4, I'd say your armor skills and your shield skills at level 4. You want your engineering, as many of these as you can get to level 5. If you can only get it to level 4 because you're a non-premium, that's fine. But you want to get these core skills because they do affect everything. You want to get these up because they're going to affect how much power grid you have, how much CPU you have, how much of anything you have. Sorry, excuse me. So let's show you an example. Yeah, I know I'm showing off. This one's got all these fancy ships, but I'm showing you this because I want you guys to see the exact effect that you can have when you have these skills. So we're gonna go to a Thrasher. Okay, a Thrasher. If we go to our fitting here, it's going to have 170. I don't know what the TF stands for. CPU, 70 megawatts of power grid, 400 calibration points. That will not change at all. Okay, attributes. This is with the thing. So actually, let's do this. So that way it's nothing. Okay, it's showing it's showing nothing fitted at all. So you still got your 3 attributes. Your cargo capacity is 400. Structure hit points is 750. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this one so that way you guys can see the effect of your skills. EVE Online is a kind of a spreadsheet game, so that way, it does take a little bit getting used to and wrap your head around certain things, but give it some time, you guys. Practice makes perfect. You guys, there's plenty of people out there. I'll even go over some basic stuff every once in a while. It's nothing against you if you don't know this, so don't think that, just because you don't know it doesn't mean that you're not smart. Especially for the newer players, you guys have a lot more tools at your disposal, including YouTube. So you guys have the ability to go and look up stuff, whereas where I started playing this game, I had to learn the hard way. So yeah, and by hard way I mean uh, even with this guy, actions. I lost a golem because I made a stupid mistake. I got ganked here. I've made my fair bit of loss, okay, you guys? Like this right here probably hurt me the most because it was so early on and I had so much stuff and I was so stupid at the time. At the time, here, we'll click buy all. It's a stupid amount, okay, you guys? The amount of money I lost in some of these is bad. And this is my kills. I ain't got crap. Okay, so I'm not one of them players who does PvP very often, and I'm not gonna worry about it. But we're gonna go back to this. So your structure, hit points, cargo capacity, mass. This will not change at all. Your inertia. This is all going to change because of your skills. This is all affected by your skills. Your shield recharge time, your shield hit points, your capita capacity, your capita recharge time. All of this is affected by your skills. So, fitting, we're going to check this out first so that way you guys understand just how much of a thing. So I'm only using 300 out of 400 of my calibration points, which is fine. Okay, my CPU default has 170. Mine with me in it has 212. It's a little bit of a jump. You're looking at 42.5 CPU. Now that means that I can fit a little bit more on. And that's just because of my skills. Your power grid. I've got 17 and a half more units of power grid. So I can fit just a little bit more on. And that little bit makes a difference, guys. So, let's go over to attributes. So that you guys can see. So structure went from 750 to 937.5. Yep. Cargo capacity, well, it's not going to get modified. Not modified. All these in green is modified. So your inertia modifier, we move faster. So instead of it being 2.8, so it's kind of sluggish, it's 1.89, which means that it should be able to get to work pretty fast. Your resistances are, of course, not affected right now. Yeah, that's all saved. Your armor, excuse me. Your armor hit points are more. So that's, just because of skills. Okay, your shield capacity. Even that is just because of skills. Shield recharge rate. You're taking off 200, almost 200 seconds. If your shield recharge time, that's pretty good. Your cargo capacity, not including the. So your capita capacity, it's a larger capacitor because of skills. Okay, but I also have rigs on here, so my recharge time went from 625 seconds to 133 seconds. No, my bad. 625 down to, I forgot to scroll this down. So then you look, 550s, 290 down to 133. See, that's That's a good jump. You know, I took off over 100 seconds. 150 something seconds. Okay. So that's roughly 2 minutes and almost 3 minutes off. I can target longer. And that's what this is with nothing else fit. Okay, I can target longer. I can only have a max of 6 targets locked. Signature radius is still the same. Scan resolution. We have a little bit more locking speed. We just have like a point or two more in our sensor strength, which is alright. We're a little bit faster. Okay. So these skills allow you to do more. With that being said, the one thing I do want to show you guys is that, especially with these ships right here, they are a godsend. Okay, one of the things that I like about this battle cruiser and the battleships, that's why there's a reason why I have 2 of them, guys. Whoops. Yep, you guys saw OBS. Or don't go back to EVE Online, even though I clicked on you. I don't care about credit card. I don't care. What the 7? I am playing EVE. God damn it. I need to edit that out somehow. Alt F. Okay, so one of the things I like about this ship, and I want you guys to get in the habit of looking at this. It's always before when you guys go to fit up ship, look at your traits. Now this doesn't mean you have to fit it this way or that way or anything else. But one of the reasons why I like the Genovian ships is because there's no set way. Their traits are medium, as in they're neutral. You get a 25%, you get a roll bonus, so this is a flat bonus across everything of 25% bonus to medium turret energy turret, medium hybrid turret, medium projectile turret damage. 50% bonus to command burst. I don't ever use that. We're by ourselves. We're not gonna worry about that. 25% bonus to your heavy and heavy assault missile damage. And 50% bonus to your drone damage and hit points. And of course your core and combat strength, probe strength. So your probes get to be quite a bit stronger. So it gets more damage with anything. So no matter what you're using, you're gonna do 25% more damage per unit. So if you have 4 of them here, so if I put four beam lasers, it's like you're having 5. If you have 5, you have 6 and a fourth of one more. So it's very good. You're getting more damage, so you're able to be more efficient. So that is a very helpful thing. Okay, so let's see. I know I have a whole bunch of stuff here, you guys, and I'm probably gonna go and get ganked because of this video. Well, so we got our shield booster, cloning. I don't want to do that. Let's just do a Tech 2. We just do a Tech 2. 139 shield hit points. So this is one of the other things that's also affected is your shield hit points. 104, so 139 instead, which is always good. I gotta check some character. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have that set. So we are in a Mars space, which means that we need to be laser happy, I think. But we could also go with projectile turrets. And see, the thing is with these ships is you can do so much, and it's fun because there's just so much to choose from. So we're gonna grab some heavy pulse lasers. Excuse me. Alright, so we got some heavy pulse lasers in. We got our shield booster in. Actually, I do need that because I need heat sinks. We'll just do 2. Otherwise, the game. Actually, we'll do 3. See, the annoying part is that the game tells you now diminishing returns for damage modifier and rate of fire. 3 is an ideal. According to some people, only 2 is now because then you don't get any diminishing returns. But I think 3 is because squeezing just a little bit more damage could mean you kill that unit just a little bit sooner, which is always better. Oh, a little bit quicker, I should say, not sooner. Excuse me. So, now we are in danger of our capacitor failing. It will deplete in 2 minutes. Well, I like to use this. So we slap that there, we slap it there, we slap that there. So now we're at 3 minutes. I should have planned this ahead more. I regret it. But I didn't. But we have some medium capacity. That's exactly what I needed. Why, thank you. So we're going to slap some capacitor in here. 2 Tech 2s. And a Tech 1. Okay. I like this for PvE. Capacitor management is key. So if you can make sure your ship is cap stable, you don't have, no matter how much damage you have coming in, as long as you can tank it, you can do pretty good. With that being said, we have 28 across the board. That's good and bad. It's good because now all we have to do is slap a couple of fancier ones on and we're good. So once we active, okay, it's 59%. I still don't like that. So we're going to take this off. Because I'm worried about us not being able to, we're going to bump it up to a large B type. So this gives us a little bit more shield. Now, one of the things I like about the battle cruisers are that you can, they are just a step down from battleships. So you're going to be able to upscale it better or easily in terms of your tank. That's what these are made for. Okay. So if you are worried about doing something like putting a larger one up, especially on a cruiser, it might be a massive jump. So you're going to be changing your dynamics and everything else. But on a battle cruiser, especially one that's fitted like this, you have, if you have all this extra capacitor, I mean, I can take that off right now and slap in a damage control tech 2. So we'll do that. Okay. Just so we can squeeze a little bit more tank out. Okay. So the only issue is trying to say that we're getting diminishing returns from these 3 right here, and that's it. And that's saying we don't have any ammo loaded. Of course we don't have any ammo loaded. We haven't gotten that far yet. But right now, across the board, we're doing 64%. Okay. Now, the only way you're going to get any more is if you do Dead Space. for this battle cruiser, it is not worth it. I'm The biggest problem is if you look, see, one of the other things you gotta keep in mind is when you do your fits and everything. These ships, you also gotta match what you're fitting to the value of the ship, 205 million. So right now, with these these 3 modules on alone, not including anything else, because these are all just your regular Tech 2 stuff, these 3 would make it probably worth it to kill this ship for a suicide gig, which is kind of bad for me. Now, what I could do instead, just to make it a little bit more difficult, is that, but now I run into the capacitor issues. Okay, so it's a give and take. Give and take. Now I have multiple of these for a reason, and that's just because I choose to, really. So I'm still worried about us being able to take some damage, so I'm gonna grab this, which is worth 34 mil, slap it on, 465. Now, don't throw this on the garbage. Like, Dead Space, you want to go faction at most. Okay, so look, I have 19 left. What can I do with this 19? Can I? So 64, I'm repping 611 every 3.2 seconds. And I can fit that in and still be cap stable, which is good. So the reason why I'm choosing this sensor booster is because I want to get this I think it's that scan resolution. So the higher this is, the better for us. So 400. So if I can get it to probably above 550, I will be happy, because then I will be able to pretty much target anything pretty fast. With that being said, we're going to grab a mobile tractor unit, slap it in the cargo hold. Okay. I have a whole bunch of ammo, guys. I am set on ammo for a very, very, very long time. So because this is medium, we do not need the large. We need this. I'm not exactly the best, but one thing I always like to do, I might get some flack for this, is you grab some standard ammo. Okay, now the reason why I say grab some standard ammo, don't just grab one type, grab a couple of them, is because you never know when someone might need some help and you don't want to use, or you might just find something you want to blast, but you don't want to use your more expensive ammo. So what I always do is I end up putting a whole bunch of my Tech 1 ammo. Now this ammo is going to be used probably fairly often. I mean, it really depends on my mood. You don't have to do it, but because we don't have to worry about this ammo running out, so yay. So this essentially gives us unlimited ammo. Okay, this right here, these crystals, these 5, will never run out. Now they do the base amount of damage, so you're not gonna get as much damage as, like, so if you take this conflagration, which is the Tech 2 version of this, slap these in here, right? 305 damage. So we have no drones at all, so you guys can see. Okay, we hit simulate. Alright, so 305 damage. Alright, click, drag, 540.7. So, we've got a fair bit more. Ultraviolet, 274 at 20 kilometers. Scorch, 29 instead of 20. So you're able to reach out farther with the Tech. The Tech 2 is always better. Another glaring issue that I just noticed is 1.3, but we have 9 minutes. That means with everything, even the sensor booster running for 9 minutes and 7 seconds, we will be able to keep it up. Now, let's fix that. But first we need to go to drones. Now, because we're just going to be doing missions, I'm going to grab 5 mediums and 5 lights. Just Tech 1. Nothing fancy. Just some Tech 1 drones, okay? If you're more drone focused, Tech 2 drones. But for me, I'm not worried. Now, one thing I do want to do, however, is look for a... Can we fit that? Nope, we cannot. Okay. Oh, one thing I almost forgot. Oh, well, let's grab, Tech 1. How about this? Is it in here? Mind the name. It's, something I did when I was inebriated. Looking for mediums. Say we got small, 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 heavy, heavy, small. I don't want any of this because that's usually take more capacitor away from us. But looks like we don't have any here, which is okay, whatever. But we need to go all the way down here for scan resolution and 1 targeting. Now I say the targeting just because it's a habit. I like to keep it even across all boards. Stack all 104. I'm gonna slap that out there. Now I have a lot of ammo. Decades. I could probably, it'd take me a very long time to shoot all this ammo off. Sort by quantity. So I have 100,000 of the small nulls, 100,000 of the large nulls, and you say, "Oh my God, I never realized I had that much ammo." We're set. Okay, I have a massive amount of ammo and whatnot. So, what are we going to do today with this laser boat? Well, we are going, I call it a laser boat because it is a laser boat, you guys. It's using lasers. So we're going to talk to this guy, chat him up, pop up notification, settings, yep, okay, request mission, please. Atomic agent? No. Why? Because I can't use a battle cruiser. Or a Tech 2 or Tech, well, I can't use a Tech 3 cruiser. Decline. We get nothing for declining it. We get no penalties, but no, editors. Alright, so Sanchez Nation. So one of the things I like to, I always try to do is fit to your mission. Sanchez Nation are the Amar's pirates. So at level 4, instead of me, so we're just gonna minimize this for now. We haven't accepted, we haven't declined it. I need to check to make sure I'm still recording. Alright, I'm gonna be back, and then we will see what we're doing next, okay guys? So shift